want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
All right, and welcome back to The Reason They Should Have Never Gave You Niggas Microphones. I'm Lola.
I'm Bitch Shot Shae.
And this is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Woo! I hope you don't mind that it's just the three of us here. You know? I'm so glad to see you.
Bet, y'all.
Thank you to everybody who watched, listened, or participated in summer school. It's always the best time. It's so stressful, though. So, like, if you hear relief in my voice, it's not because we don't miss our friends. It's because this is the only person whose schedule I have to work around to record the fucking podcast.
And that's crazy enough, but trying to work around other people's schedules definitely is not an easy
And
task.
It's like, hey, I know this is 6 weeks from now. But
Yeah.
Can you come by the studio? And they're like, yeah.
6 weeks later,
Oh, that's today?
it'd be like, damn. But yes, we appreciate y'all all for stopping by.
That was so much fun.
It was definitely a good season.
It was a pretty solid summer school. I can't believe we're like 3-4 summer schools in? Because we had a summer school where we didn't take pictures for the yearbook.
Still feel sad about that.
Welcome to season 10, bitch. Fuck it, we ball. What a time to be alive.
Right.
I feel like, what are you watching?
I've been watching a lot.
I know. I feel like I was watching the most shit when we didn't have What Are We Watching?
Right. Now I'm like, damn, what am I watching? I just finished this show called Nobody Likes This on Netflix. Have you heard of it?
With Eleanor Shellstrop
I don't know who that is.
from The Good Place.
Yes, with Kristen Bell too.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's her name.
And
Kristen Bell plays Eleanor Shellstrop.
oh, okay, yeah.
I was obsessed with that. I want season 2 like yesterday.
No, what? Nobody likes it?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I think they said October.
No, you're shitting me.
I think.
Remember that time that the team was really hard on me about like, get the fuck back on Twitter? And I'm like, I'll do my best. And
Yeah.
I have daily reminders at noon, tweet some bitch, I don't tweet nothing. But when I was committed to that, that was that time I tweeted like, I miss flirting with people. Because I was watching that fucking show.
Oh, that's where you got that from?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show. Like, I really liked it.
I'm confused on what direction they're taking the sister in, but I'm here.
I see the sister and the brother is going to get together.
That's too cliche.
Which I'm like, that's too close. Like,
yeah.
How does that even work as a family? But
Remember like Teen Mom where, was it Caitlin and Ryan or is his name Tyler? The ones that gave their daughter up for adoption, their first daughter. Remember they were dating and then their parents started dating?
I had no idea their parents started dating.
Yeah, and they were like, but it's okay, we were dating first.
That's so weird.
It's not okay.
That's so weird.
Like, okay.
What about you?
I've been watching Mob Wives.
Yeah.
Fucking Mob Wives. Super excited. Mob Wives is my birthday theme. The cat is out of the bag. That was a hard one to hold on to. Because every time I would drink a little bit, I'd be like, I want to tell someone the theme.
Yeah.
I ran into one of the Gemini twins out at a party, and I'm like, I want to tell someone my birthday theme. Like, I was so excited. But now I'm watching it to make sure that I'm being as, close to the source material as possible.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Revenge of the Nerds. That's a
Me
secret.
neither.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I wore.
I watched the plot summary on Wikipedia. You wore your varsity jacket.
Oh, yeah, that was a job.
I was a nerd.
Yeah.
I always have a good theme. I'm preoccupied with next year's theme, but I'm...
Focus on this one.
I know, I got it.
There's so much going on during this time.
I mean, your birthday's like closer than mine.
Yeah. By the time this air, it'll be like a few days away.
Yeah. We're 2 months apart.
Yeah. No, we're 2 months. Our birthdays are 2 months apart, but we're like 2 years apart.
Yeah.
Right?
But I'm on our birthdays.
Oh, yeah. Exactly 2 months. That's dope.
I really feel those 2 years when you text me shit that I'm like, this isn't on the podcast, but I should put this in the sepia filter.
Only.
Like, what did you say? They shouldn't be rapping about something anyways. And I was like,
Right.
oh, brother.
Like, It's what I didn't say that should have been in the sepia filter.
I'm just like, there she go. Whatever. I've been watching Mob Wives. Love it. That was fucking classic TV. And like in the life of reboots, I don't understand why we can't reboot Mob Wives.
Yeah, that would be good. I guess because Real Housewives came and kind of.
Real Housewives does not hold a candle to Mob Wives.
Oh no, it doesn't. But I think that's just kind of what it was replaced with, like in terms of, what everybody's
like the public
watching.
viewership.
Yeah.
Aren't like 12 of the franchises about to get the axe or some shit? They're not doing well.
Yeah.
And they just let that white lady throw water on that black patient.
It's important to know when to let shit go,
Like, they just let a white lady throw water on a black cancer survivor.
Really?
Yeah, in the Miami one.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up.
What the fuck is Andy doing? Is he asleep at the wheel?
Why are you even on Housewives?
But they canceled Summer House Martha's Vineyard because they were all black, even though the viewership numbers were similar to that of the regular Summer House. That's on like season 20 or whatever.
Yeah, Andy, I don't know. He been on bullshit lately. Or his production team.
I think the kids are slowing him down. Everybody thinks, oh, it'll be the same. It's not the same. And they told him he couldn't drink that time on CNN.
They did?
Yeah, that was the worst New Year's Eve ever. I can't find out how to get Ryan Seacrest's Rockin' New Year's Eve on my TV. It's been years, but one of these years I'll watch it.
Yeah.
We got the hot shit.
Yeah, shit is different now.
Shit ain't been the same since before. Anyways, I have honorable mention. I want honorable mention to be Malik Taylor, a fellow content creator, but like massive YouTuber, fucking Party Next Shore, originally the unpopular party. Someone that was so full of life and like lost their life recently. It's insane. I was talking about it on TikTok earlier that like some people do not have friends in person. Mm-hmm. And I think that is something that us creators need to be more cognizant of. Not Malik specifically, but like people lost their friend. Like the reason that they opened the app, the person that they, see as like in their immediate circle. And that fucking sucks. It's good to know that people have made an impact on people. This is the worst fucking way to learn that. And he had just turned 28, so.
Rest in peace to him. That shit's sad.
Rest in peace, Malik Taylor.
I feel like that's the craziest thing about life, for real.
He posted yesterday and was like, new leash on life, new city. Like, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So, well, yesterday from when we record this, not by the time you hear it.
Yeah. Condolences
love you, Malik.
to his family and friends.
Yeah.
Well, it's Hotep of the Week.
Woo!
It's Dominion Energy.
Gosh.
Dominion Energy plans to raise the average customer's monthly bill by about 15%.
It's already gone up.
Yes, a lot of people have been complaining about like how they bills just don't make sense, and it's just $400 and shit like that. And I feel like I actually seen somebody post on, I think it was Facebook. And she was like, yeah, they couldn't make sense. I can't make sense of my bill, and they couldn't really explain it to me either. So she was like, she reported them to the SCC, I believe.
Yeah.
Or it was to somebody. She reported their ass, and they was, after that, they became helpful, and she ended up getting her bill reduced or whatever, because prior to that, there was no explanation for why her bill was so high. So y'all just need to start reporting these motherfuckers. Like,
yeah,
at the end of the day, these businesses think they are above us, and they're not. So I think if we collectively start doing stuff about it, or like holding their feet to the fire, then it sucks, but that's kind of the only way that you can get some relief.
And that's why monopolies are bad.
Yeah.
The power company will jack your bill up with no fucking good reason.
All right. No repercussions.
Death to the power company.
Oh yeah, the SCC. It says
the State Corporation Commission.
Yeah, they will hold a public hearing on Dominion's plans on September 2nd in Richmond, where members of the public can share their comments.
We should go.
September 2nd at noon.
They love doing that shit because it's the
Right,
day
'cause-
after Labor Day.
And then motherfuckers got a word.
Something needs to be done.
I'm sorry, I don't know if it's at noon. I just added it. I don't
Just
know.
freestyle
I
that?
just added that. I don't know where that came from. It says the hearing. Oh, the hearing is at noon. My bad. I didn't add that. I didn't make that up. The hearing is at noon in the SEC second floor courtroom at 1300 East Main Street in Richmond. And you can also submit written public comments through August 26th. By the time this airs, it's gonna be past. It's actually gonna be past the second too, but
You missed it.
yeah, I'll share the post.
But we did something about our power bill.
Yeah, because
Allegedly.
It's actually ridiculous. I actually haven't seen a power bill in years, and I thank God for that because that's a blessing. But for others, I'm still, I still feel for y'all.
I'm others. So there's that. Like, turn the fucking lights off,
Yeah.
Next, we have lyrics and lessons, or I give a lyric. Well, we give a lyric and you get a lesson. The yawns are back.
The yawns are back.
The yawns are back. I
That's
feel like I didn't
crazy.
yawn all
You
summer
didn't.
school.
I was just about to say, what is this?
What is it? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then I'm gonna
Conspiracy.
do the Mississippi Cha-Cha slide in my room till like 3 a.m. I don't even be tired.
I'm gonna be
That's the one I
knocked out.
like. You know the Mississippi Cha-Cha slide?
No,
Walk it to your right. Now move it on up. Move it on up.
I've
Walk
never
it
heard
to
this
your
before.
left. Now take it on back. Take it on back. Now keep. No, that's the biker shuffle.
There's so many line dances. Like
I was doing it yesterday. Oh my God.
there's so many.
That was
now.
the biker shuffle, y'all. No, that's Flex by Cupid. You think they'll sue us if we play the Mississippi Cha-Cha slide? I just need.
I think if it's under like,
if I just look up the lyrics, I feel like I can remember it.
if it's under 13,
I feel like at
30
this point we
seconds.
owe it to the audience. Mississippi. Crooked letter, I. Crooked letter, I. Humpback, I. Brandy was walking around the national convention for my sorority, and I'm like, you don't got shit to be doing?
Brandy who?
From P Valley.
Oh, she is she is in your sorority.
So, you don't got shit to be doing?
I mean, no, because P Valley ain't coming back. That shit is
Really?
dead. No, I don't think it's coming back. And I don't like how they lied to us either.
Oh, yeah. So it's right foot, stomp. Then left foot, stomp. Then cha-cha with your right.
Oh, I
Then
have heard
cha-cha
that.
with your left. Then turn to the right. Now move to the left. Back it up
Oh, wait.
and jump. I know that one too. I won't learn Tamia. I think that the Tamia line dance is for people who are attention seeking. I don't think that y'all really enjoy knowing that. If you're not from the Midwest, because I think that's where those fucking hustles come from.
Yeah.
We're on to you.
There's too many.
That's why when they play that shit in a function, I turn my back. I want you to know you can't force me to give you attention. This is my life. I don't like that type of stuff. No disrespect to me. I fuck with you.
Yeah, I do like seeing people do that one though.
All I hear is raindrops. Tears full of tears. Now that's a Tamia song. Just a week ago.
Shout out to my shit is stranger in my house.
I know that song,
That's
but
my
it's not
shit.
coming to my head right now.
I would sing it, but no.
I send it. I full send it every time. And then obviously, I really like what you've done to me. I can. Shout out to Mia. Oh, she got like a nice husband or something.
I think his name is Grant Hill.
That sounds right.
Shout out to them because they're not problematic.
They learned the dance. I wouldn't have learned a motherfucking thing. I'm Tamia. You hear me?
Right.
Shout out them. It was like when Usher did the Climax Challenge. It was kind of like,
I don't even remember that.
whatever. No, was it the Climax one? Or was it the Superstar one?
I don't know either of those.
It was just singing Usher songs. Like, nigga, you're Usher. The fuck?
Oh, I do remember the Climax Challenge. I do. And I think there actually was a Superstar one too. That was like during COVID, right?
No, during
Or
COVID
like
was
right
watch
after.
this.
Yeah. It's all a blur.
It's all a blur. Nothing was the same. Anyways, next we have lyrics and lessons, where we give a lyric and you get a lesson. Do you have any guesses?
Chance the Rapper?
Yes. The new album Starline is out. I'm a huge fan. I've been a huge fan. And I've said that on this podcast before. Before the new album came out. When y'all were still talking shit about the big day. So I don't want it to be perceived that I'm jumping on any bandwagon, because I am the bandwagon. Anyways, the Star Side intro of his album, he says, I left breadcrumbs when I read my rhymes. So if I catch a red dot to the dome, they'll find me with a note on my head saying you read my mind. And I love that as someone who unequivocally supports the progress of people and humanity. But also the lesson from that is, in this current climate, sometimes radical thoughts are best kept to oneself or with a trusted few. Always allow the enemy to underestimate you. So when he says, I left breadcrumbs when I read my rhymes, and then, you know, if I catch a red dot to the dome, they're thinking they got you. They'll find me with a note on my head saying you read my mind.
Yeah. Damn.
I love that.
Yeah, that's actually dope. Chance is back.
Chance is fucking back.
I remember seeing a tweet of it was something like somebody saying like, yeah, he got one. This is actually his last chance. Like, cause I know a lot of people didn't fuck with the last couple albums or whatever, but yeah, somebody was like, yeah, this is his last chance for real. But I think he's showing that he's still Chance.
My favorite rapper named Tupac. Love Tupac.
But
you know, shot 2 cups.
I also think it's because I don't know if he's officially divorced now.
He is.
But yeah, I feel like, you know.
I think he has something to prove, for sure.
Yeah.
I posted about this yesterday. I was like, y'all like fucking with this Channel album? Like, why y'all not talking about the Channel album? And he reposted it.
For real.
Which is not the video I'm trying to get him to see. So
on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he need to see that other one. He posted it today, right?
I posted it yesterday. I worked really hard on it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I didn't even know like the background. I learned something from that.
Yeah, I posted a photo thing, which I don't do. I don't post a lot of like TikTok photo things.
Yeah, I really like the TikTok photos.
I was like, I'm going to tell a little story, but I'm really bad at story times because I get so off track because of my ADHD. And I just did like me and like one of my close friends, our friendship sort of like follows the Chance the Rapper album releases. So like we stopped talking. We weren't talking when the big day came out.
Yeah.
Which I will say, and I know this is a long lyric and listen, I think the big day was a sleeper. Now I know you're like, let's get our pitchforks. We're going to find where the bitch lives. But it had some tracks on there. They just, not at the time.
They just didn't gain
Handsome
traction.
with Meg Thee Stallion. Well known all across the globe for my playaways and my skin for clothes. He was a hottie with a model body. I'm gonna bust it open like a centerfold. Yeah. That was a good one. They had the Nicki verse on there.
Sometimes you just got to come back to shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like when people do revisit it, they be like, damn, like, that's going to be one of the ones.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't take it that far, but.
No, for real. I think that.
I had quite a few. I liked Slide Around. I liked Hot Shower, obviously. I liked Ballin' Flossin'. I like that little white boy Shawn Mendes.
Sound like you like the album, the whole album.
I did a count yesterday, and it was like, I like 50% of the album. Yeah. But that means every other song to me was a skip.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but I guess it's a win.
I think that's a win considering the public perception. But he does address it, I think, on the first song. I think it's in Starline intro, if I'm not mistaken. He references having an F-.
F- is kind of pushing it, but.
I loved The Big Day. No, that was a stretch. I didn't even believe it when I said it. I liked some of the songs.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? Is how I feel about that. So, you never heard that? This is our age gap. So, Kanye West did an interview. And he was talking about Lady Gaga has just been selected as the executive director of Polaroid. And then he goes, I like some of the Gaga songs.
I do remember.
What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Yeah, okay. I do remember like him saying that.
It was like a sound on TikTok. And people were saying shit that didn't make sense.
Okay. I remember that sound. I remember what the fuck does she know about? I love Lady Gaga, but what the fuck does she know about cameras?
My favorite Lady Gaga song is You and I. It might be Bad Romance. I don't know. Depends on the day. What is your lyric?
My lyric is, I'm telling you, be on your way when I told you to fall back. So can you come pick up? So can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
The song with like 30,000 fucking layers.
Folded by Kaylani.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful track.
It's definitely, I don't know why she got so many like versions. She got the acapella, she got the unfolded, she got the folded, she got the remix. Like, it's a lot. But this is from the original. And the lesson I got from that is you look real stupid cutting people off when you know you don't want them to go nowhere. And I feel like this is common in like the lesbian community where like we be doing, we just be there for the theatrics and the dramatics, and it just be like, bro, like, why is you even doing all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking about come pick up your clothes, I got them folded. You just want to see me. You couldn't really just throw them clothes away, for real. But or you could ship them, or you know, there's things you could do, but instead you just want to get me to that door, and then get me through the door. And I just feel like all that's unnecessary when I really didn't have to go nowhere in the first place. But anyway, that is my lyric and lesson. I had something else to say, but I literally forgot mid sentence. So
Was it good?
I don't know.
Something. You know, I think we've made now 3 TikToks. That is really good.
Today or
I mean, like our total of like us,
oh
we've made 3.
yeah, we gotta do it more often.
And yes. But also I said that because I'm like, we don't even know like what our audience is seeing on their For You page. Because it for damn sure ain't us. So
Yeah,
like, do we just keep making like random jokes?
I think. Yeah, I think for me it's hard to come up with like ideas and context because TikTok is big on sounds, and I think you just have to have like something to go with the sound. You know, it's usually not like what you think it is. It's usually something like this unrelated to the sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I feel like you won't step into your brand, which is hard for us to make TikToks.
yeah. Because what is my brand? I still don't know.
I mean,
we
like,
had this discussion.
People have no problem telling me that they just like looking at you. I, in fact, find people very aggressive when they say that they like looking at you.
So I'm just supposed to just look into the camera. People would tell me, like somebody told me the other day, like my voice is soothing, and that's not the first time I've been told that, but I have been told that a couple times.
Okay, so we have video watchers, so I just like I want to clarify why I look so fucking confused.
Right.
We've been here. We thought somebody else was here. We needed their help. We hollered their name.
No response.
No response.
We assumed they were not here.
They just walked out the door.
I told you. I was like, I don't remember him walking out the door. But now we know what was going on. Because he wasn't alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway. That's why I kept looking like, am I hearing shit? Like, am I tripping? No, I wasn't tripping.
He's one of them niggas that wake up and they're like, I gotta get the towels out the dryer, too.
I'm weak.
You know how we wake up disoriented?
Yeah.
Motherfucker sleeps like a rock. I feel like you should look at the camera. I think you should do something else. Like maybe cook.
I'm weak. Cook.
I feel like the bitches like cooking.
I
Not to
do.
call y'all bitches or
I do,
whatever.
yeah. Just, I would say, when January comes, and I know people be like, don't wait till January, do it now. No. When January comes, you know, I have some things that will be different in my life. So things will be different on my social media as well.
You sound like Tokyo Tony. I got big things in the works.
Yeah. That's all I can say for now. But yeah,
Well, until then, what the fuck are you gonna do? Because we need to be more out there.
until then, you come up with the ideas, and I agree.
You have like very strict criteria.
Yeah.
The criteria is you can't talk more than one sentence.
I mean, yeah. Because making TikToks is still hard for me. Like,
You did really good in the photo shoot one.
yeah, but it was broken up, you know what I'm saying? Into pieces. So it was like easier to digest for me, you know?
But what about the public?
The public is gonna be there.
I think the public is not gonna like to hear you take them for granted. I don't think we can say that.
They're gonna be there. They're not. They waiting.
No, they're not.
They
They're
waiting.
confronting me. That's the thing. You think they're waiting? No, they're just not. They're not coming directly at you.
And that's the thing. They never do. So
Because when you realized you and the motherfucker was almost in the same place via the comment section, I said,
yeah, well, I don't be knowing nothing. They don't be saying nothing to me. And if they do, it's after the fact. So it just be like, well, I don't know what the people want.
I was talking to someone you don't even know. They're like, yeah, you're co-host. I'm like, so you know I have a podcast. They're like, yeah, you, whatever. You're co-host. And I feel like people don't come to you about me.
They do. They do.
Do they say, oh my God, she's so funny?
I literally got harassed.
That was one time.
It was enough. It was enough to be multiple times. But no, people do. Like, I feel like a lot of people resonate with the things you say. By the way, my mom told me to tell you hi.
I love her.
But yeah, like, people do, for sure.
Yeah, she knows boots on the ground. We both know boots on the ground.
Y'all are like the only two people.
That's so funny. It comes full circle because I was just saying I know a lot of the line names.
Right. I know none.
I'm good at picking them up. Like, I just get out there. You know, you got to have no fear.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
feel
get
like you
out there and
kind of
figure
just
it out.
got yeah. But it's so intimidating when it's like a big group.
When it's a big group, it's less intimidating.
It's like you turn in one way, they turn the other way. I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's not for me.
Accuse someone of bumping into you. If you fuck up, just be like, "What? Watch where the fuck you're going."
It'd be looking crazy.
I mean, sometimes it does, but that's the risk of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
I'm not willing to take.
I feel like we have to do something. You know?
Yeah, but I feel good about these TikToks that we just did.
The TikToks we just did are cool. They were, 2 weeks ago for y'all.
Yeah.
Hopefully we've done something else.
Yeah.
Who knows,
Yeah. Hopefully this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, not even us. We don't. We should, I'm always like, we should have a meet and greet, but I'm like, who the fuck would come? People who already know us?
People probably would come though. I feel like we've been doing this long enough that we could have like at least a small gathering. We'll have a small
Like a dinner?
A dinner or like I don't know what to call it. A small gathering.
An intimate get together.
Yeah.
Of sorts.
Yeah.
But like, what would we do?
Well, people
the
do.
Strangers.
People do love food, so we just have food, talk.
Yeah. We won't treat you like Summer Walker treats her fans. So.
Yeah. We'll take pictures. People love pictures, so we got to have like a backdrop or props or something like that. I feel like that gets the people going.
I don't know if I'm ready for pictures because I'll be like, let me see that.
Yeah.
And then if I don't look good in it and they post it, I'm going to be like, take this down, report.
Yeah. I think that's one thing about like celebrities, like they don't really, it's so many bad pictures of celebrities out there because somebody just wanted to take a picture with them. And then,
Beyonce got rid of that one picture.
Did she?
With the chin.
Oh.
Let me stop.
It's out there somewhere still.
Delete it. They're going to come to your house. If you post that photograph, they're going to see about you. There's no way around it.
I remember SZA inboxing that fan was like, can you delete this? Yeah, that would be me.
I would be so upset. It's like the Robin Thicke 2014 BET Awards performance. Lost media.
I would just tell them, like, I hate this picture. And then they will feel bad for posting it.
No, they wouldn't. They'd be like, I'm at the big shot. Look at this. I love this.
That would be ugh. Yeah, let me see that. Let me see that picture. Yeah, I don't like that.
But I think famous people learn their angles and shit, right?
Yeah, I do respect people. I have a farm. I have a deep respect for people who know their angles, and I'm starting to learn my angles. Like I look better on the right side.
I think, yeah. I like the side I didn't get my nose pierced on better. I wish I would have learned that.
I mean, you can always get the other side pierced,
What do you think I am?
and then let the other
Avril
one.
Lavigne?
You can let the other one close.
You think I'm going to go back to that place?
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't like needles.
Yeah, no.
I did.
I have to
did
get gutsy. You see, I have my first tattoo on the front of my body.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like,
See, if you could do that, you can do anything.
but I'm like, this needs to be touched up.
Already?
Yeah.
You got to put sunscreen on your tattoos.
I do know that.
Yeah. It makes them last longer. But red ink also just fades quicker.
That's what they told me.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I don't even want to go get it touched up. Because how long does that take?
Not as long as it took to do it.
This took 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it should take like 7.
Ooh-wee.
I've been thinking about, I want a tattoo. I don't know what I want though.
Let me stay focused. Anyways, and see, the guests keep us on track. I've realized.
Yeah.
Because what is this, lyrics and lessons?
It's an intermission.
It's an interlude. It's beautiful. Anyways, I have, let me stay focused, which is our topic of the week, and it's consideration. Do you find yourself to be a considerate person?
Yeah, for the most part. I feel like I'm considerate. But I can also I think sometimes it can come across as me not being considerate, but I feel like I usually consider people in my head. Now, whether they perceive it that way, I might not always say, "Oh, I'm considering." I might not tell the person I'm considering them, but I'm sure I'm pretty considerate.
So I posted this TikTok where I was basically like, men are raised in a world that exists for their convenience, and women and children are mostly taught to struggle in silence, always say happy to help, that type of thing until the children become men, and then the whole time they've been convenienced the whole time. And I got a couple of responses from men just basically why do I have to consider you? It's like, oof. And so I was saying that women should speak up more so that at least they know. Because when you lose your mind on time 10, they haven't even considered that you've been going through hell since time 1. Mm-hmm. So I realized that a lot of people don't know that they're inconsiderate. And I think that when we hear inconsiderate, we kind of hear malicious. Mm-hmm. But I think that inconsiderate is more just it hasn't occurred to me. And so how do any of us know what hasn't occurred to us?
Yeah.
Because when I said inconsiderate in those videos, I meant malicious. So there are a couple of things here. There's one that questions, are you the selfish/inconsiderate friend? This is an article from the Medium. And it says, put yourself first and its variants are arguably among the most used phrases, especially when it comes to family, friendships, or romantic relationships. We want people, including ourselves, to believe that they and their interests should always come first. And while that in some contexts isn't a bad value, it's often abused. When we witness a preacher or a writer talk about selfishness in relationships, our mind often goes to that particular friend or partner who we think is selfish. And most of the times we forget to look inwardly and assess ourselves. Just before you start instinctively analyzing all of the things you have done for that friend, let's answer a few questions. Are you friends with her because of the things you can potentially get from her? Is it a friendship of utility for fame, gifts, or other things? If at one point or the other he fails to come through, do you feel so hurt that you refuse to listen to any explanation and start tweeting, I'm cutting fake friends off this year? Mm-hmm. I have read and heard people talk about friendships as a transactional relationship. And while I can't exactly say that I agree, that I disagree, yes, it is okay to expect some things from a friend. And I mean, are you really my friend if you can't spare some time or spare some of your time or offer comfort in a time of need? Of course not. However, saying things like she didn't attend my birthday party, so I won't attend her graduation party, in most cases I've seen, it's often because of the selfishness and how it has eaten so deep that the person refuses to consider situations that may have led to the absence of such a person, or they don't care. If someone visibly does his or her best to help something come through for you, and that one time they don't, you take drastic decisions, you're a selfish friend. If your reflex course of action when someone is unable to do something for you is to immediately withdraw all that you do for them, you're a selfish friend. It's most likely you did most of those things because you wanted to keep them around, and so you could get them to do stuff for you. Again, it's normal to expect certain favors in friendships. Relationships always require the intentional efforts from both parties. However, it's not normal. What is not normal is expecting these favors without understanding and at the expense of the other person. When you love genuinely, you'll get it back, but not because of a sense of duty. Are you always trying to make conversations revolve around you rather than listening to your friends? Do you keep score of the good things you do for them so you can rattle off that list when you want them to do something for you? Do you never apologize but often demand apologies? Do you think twice before referring your friends for opportunities because you don't want them to be better than you? Are you unable to extend grace and assume that someone doesn't love you because they're unable to come through one time, despite having a track record of showing up for you? Do you want people to go above and beyond for you, but you have your own boundaries because what's in it for me? Search your mind for questions and motives. Do you send that friend money sometimes because you love her or genuinely and want to help, or because you want to be able to demand favors? Going into relationships for transactional reasons is selfish, and most times those relationships don't end well. Transactional friendships are selfish and greedy. True friendships are selfless and unconditional. Love gives unconditionally, doesn't do good things solely to get others in return, and it doesn't keep score. Thoughts?
I agree. I agree with all of that. I think these are questions that, we should ask ourselves. Are we like, what are our reasons for doing things? And, I do think something that resonates is like something you said, like about somebody, like if you do something for people and then they don't do something for you, and it's like, oh well, now I'm not doing this for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it kind of resonates because I do feel like if I'm considerate of you, or if I'm for the most part, I know there's like one-off situations, but for the most part, if I'm like doing things that you ask me to do or things that you want, things like that, and then the one time I ask you for something and it's like you can't pull through for me, I do feel like slighted. And then I do feel like, damn, like, I'm not I don't be doing that to you. I be doing what you want me to do. But I also understand that that's problematic, and you should do things for people not because you want them to stick around, but because you just want to do that. So, yeah, I think that's something that I don't know if I just noticed it and been working on it, or if I'm aware of like having that mindset, and I'm aware that it's not the best thing.
Yeah. I struggle with whether or not I'm inconsiderate because I don't consider it. Like, I find myself to be a considerate person though. So I'm hoping that the presence of one might suggest the absence of the other, but I think that like you truly will never know. Now, do I think I'm a selfish person? No. No. But perhaps I could be.
Yeah. I don't think you're selfish. I think just, as humans, we want reciprocity.
Reciprocity, yeah.
So I think when, you have another party that's not necessarily being considerate of you, is like, it's just a feeling, right? It's like it don't necessarily feel good.
Yeah.
But I also think like we also have to put ourselves first
I agree.
above other people, because we born alone, we gonna die alone. So we have to do what's best for us. And sometimes that means being inconsiderate. But I don't know, because like if you at least think about it, like, well, this could come off as me being selfish, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You still considered it, right? So are you inconsiderate?
Then you're just selfish, I guess.
So it's like,
It's a mixed bag. And I
don't
feel like
know.
this came up for me because I was out of town and someone was like LAX is like a crazy airport, blah, 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 blah. And I just kind of like, do you think it was convenient for me to come here? You know? And they're like, I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying, okay, but like when I'm being inconvenienced, I don't feel the need to announce it. Like I just do what needs to be done. And that had me thinking, because I ended up just basically saying, like, when you care about someone, you're going to be inconvenienced by them.
Right.
There's not a single person that I care about that has not ever inconvenienced me.
Yeah.
Myself included. Like, I make choices to fuck myself up.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you're going to be inconvenienced by people you love. That's just life.
And I didn't say it to be like flippant or dismissive of the fact that I can acknowledge that this is inconvenient. But I did say it because I don't fucking care.
Yeah, do it. Anyway.
Do it.
I need you. I need you to do this for me. I understand it's going to be an inconvenience. I understand you may not want to do it, but we all have to do things we don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like I was allowed to make that assessment and that call that sounds like crass and harsh because there's not a question in that person or really I feel like anybody's mind of whether or not I would do it for
you
them.
would do it, right? But I think also that's kind of where shit gets tricky because it's like, yes, we know that we're going to be inconvenienced by the people we love. And we kind of expect, well, I would say they would expect for us to be, do it anyway or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So,
but that's because we're always doing it.
Right. So I feel like for me to have that same expectation, I'm justified.
Yeah.
But it's also like, damn, like, they don't actually have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like, am I wrong for having expectations?
I don't know. We haven't considered it. That's the rabbit hole.
I think this is us considering it, but I think it just doesn't matter. Because, I don't know, I think just the fact that we even thinking about it, like, because I remember, I don't know who you were talking, I think it was our last guest, and you were like, you had to go to the airport, and they asked if you need a ride. And you were like, no, it's early in the morning. And, basically I'll figure it out. And they were just like, okay, which is fine. Right. But the fact that you even considered the fact, like, I don't want to bother this person or have them up early in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
To the airport. You know what I'm saying?
That was our last guest?
Not our last guest. I'm sorry. At the time of recording, no, it's not. It wasn't our last guest. But I mean, from like
our most recent. Yes.
Yeah. So
I don't even remember that because I'm like, it's early. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, and I'm sure you didn't even really think about that, but I'm sitting here watching that conversation. And I'm like, that's very considerate of her,
Yeah.
But it also was considerate of her to even ask, like,
yeah,
do you want to ride? So, yeah, I think it's just a balance, of having people around you who consider you.
Yeah. So, I am thinking about this mostly in a friendship context. I'm always thinking about my friends. Like, other people don't think friendships are relationships. They're like my favorite relationships. I love my friends so much. I will also say, okay, this is an aside. This is basically to toot my own horn. So I have like a group of friends that like we see each other almost every day. Like we go over there. They, one of them has a kid, my godson. So we see each other almost every day. I went to California for a week. Ask me how many times them bitches got together.
No.
Huh? It's me. I'm the glue.
Yeah.
And they love each other very much. Like, it's not like their relationships are through me or whatever, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
Why y'all not getting together?
Yeah.
And
But maybe they didn't want to leave you out.
And I was gone for a couple of days. People were like, I feel like you were gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. You was gone like for a minute though.
I left Tuesday. I came back Sunday.
I don't know. Maybe it's because like you were posting content and like so it was like, oh, she's like doing a lot.
I was trying really hard. I gave up. I went to Mexico. I didn't even post it.
Yeah, it was aftermath. I was like, damn, what happened in Mexico? Like,
I tried to put, I will say, you know, even for my audience that follows me on Instagram, which is like nobody, I tried to post the pictures of Mexico 3 times. Instagram crashed all 3 times. And my suspicion is because it had a video of the border wall.
probably because I don't think I've ever seen it.
Like on the Mexico side, so vibrant. There's food, there's vendors, you know, there's like murals of resistance, there's water, there's beach.
Nobody trying to hop over.
No, it's tall as a motherfucker. And like nobody would try to hop over it because the American side is so fucking boring and dull.
Yeah.
I would be like, them motherfuckers don't have no fun. And in the middle, because it's like, it's not one solid wall. It's like a wall and a space full of barbed wire and tumble fucking weeds. And then the America side.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think I've ever like actually seen the wall.
I was just like, wow.
And maybe there's a reason for that.
I mean, if you do go from the Mexico side. It was a
they're
ball.
censoring it. Damn.
I was right there. Step away from South by, swing away from Cali.
That's interesting.
So, I don't know. And I'm not going to try to post it without the border wall. I want it to be in my fucking thing. But anyway, so like, it was like day 1, day 2. I was like, I'm on a fucking roll. Day 3, let into Mexico.
Right.
I can post my fucking photos.
I need to see that footage.
I have the footage. I was there. And it was like nice. Anyways, consideration. You see what I'm talking about? The guests keep us on track.
Do they though? Because we be veering off too with the guests.
I didn't even know what the fuck the topic was just now. Like Mexico, though.
Yeah, it happens.
Anyways, first of all, I love Mexico. Second of all,
I like Mexico too. Like I don't care what Trump be saying. Like they know a good time.
Oh, and we drove. Do you know how many fucking Trump stickers were in the line trying to get to Tijuana?
For real, I can imagine.
What?
They be the main ones. They be the main ones wanting to eat tacos and shit.
When I was in college, a group of white kids went to Cancun for spring break and were chanting "Build the Wall." See, fucking idiots.
Those are the ones that they need to.
That's Laverne Cox type.
Those are the ones they need to get.
We need to do something. We need to get dramatically involved. Anyways, okay, so let's just put a fucking lid on this thing. 7 telltale signs your partner might be more selfish than you think. 1, lack of empathy. A partner who struggles to see things from your perspective may be exhibiting selfish tendencies. Empathy is crucial in any relationship because it allows partners to support each other emotionally. If your partner routinely dismisses your feelings or minimizes your experiences, it might be a sign that they're too caught up in their own world. When you share something difficult, a caregiving partner will listen, validate your emotions, and try to understand your point of view. If you find that your concerns are routinely brushed aside, it could indicate a lack of empathy that can lead to emotional isolation over time.
I agree.
2, consistently prioritizing their needs. Every relationship requires compromise, but a partner who consistently puts their needs first can leave you feeling undervalued. A selfish partner can often reveal itself when one partner is only ever making the decisions that benefits themselves, whether it's planning social events that suit their schedule, choosing activities that interest them, or even making important financial decisions without consulting you. In a balanced relationship, both partners work together, weighing each other's desires and making choices that benefit the relationship as a whole. When one person dominates the decision making, it might be time to question if your voice is being heard. There are so many people I've had to explain, like, a compromise isn't just what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a compromise. You're saying like, hey, let's compromise. There's no meeting in the middle here.
Yeah.
3, avoiding responsibility. Taking responsibility for one's actions is a critical part of growing together as a couple. If your partner frequently blames others or refuses to own up to their mistakes, it might not just be about avoiding accountability. It could be a sign of deeper selfishness. In healthy relationships, both partners are willing to admit when they're wrong, learn from their errors, and take steps to improve. On the other hand, a partner who refuses to do so can create a dynamic where only one person is held accountable for the relationship's issues, leading to an unbalanced and potentially toxic environment. 4, emotional unavailability. A partner who is emotionally unavailable might be protecting themselves at the expense of your emotional connection. While everyone needs space sometimes, chronic emotional detachment can signal that your partner is not willing or able to invest in your shared life. This detachment often manifests as indifference to your feelings, reluctance to discuss personal issues, or avoidance of serious conversations. Over time, the lack of emotional intimacy can lead to feelings of loneliness and neglect, making you question the future of your relationship. And this one was so interesting because I didn't like, I know there's emotionally unavailable people, right? But I didn't think of it as a form of selfishness, right? But like when it's phrased as like they're protecting themselves at the expense of you.
Yeah, selfish.
That's selfish. 5, taking without giving, which I think is the most obviously selfish one. Relationships thrive on a balanced exchange of care, love, and effort. If your partner consistently takes from the relationship, be it your time, emotional energy, or resources, without a reciprocal effort to give back, this imbalance can be a red flag. Think about situations where you feel drained after interactions, or when you notice that the support and affection are only offered when it's convenient for them. In a healthy partnership, both individuals should feel valued and supported. When one partner is always on the receiving end, it creates an unhealthy dynamic that may leave you feeling unappreciated. 6, lack of compromise. Compromise is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. It means meeting in the middle and acknowledging that sometimes the best outcome for both is different from what one person originally desired. Yeah. A partner who is unwilling to compromise might insist on having things their way, regardless of your input or needs. This can be particularly evident during disagreements. When decisions about a day-to-day matters or even larger life choices are made solely based on their preferences, over time, this inability or unwillingness to compromise can result in frustration, resentment, and a diminishing sense of partnership. And the last one, number 7, self-centered communication. How you communicate in a relationship can build a bridge between two people or create distance. Selfish behavior is often reflected in communication patterns where one partner dominates the conversation, rarely asks about your day, or dismisses your opinions as less important than their own. Healthy communication involves active listening, mutual respect, and sharing thoughts and feelings. When a partner habitually redirects the conversation back to themselves without engaging with your perspective, it might be a sign that their primary concern is their own narrative.
Yeah.
I thought those were good.
Yeah, I like that you gave, like, this is what it, like, I like that you gave both sides. Like, this is what a healthy, or this is what a person who would do who is compromising or who is considerate of you. And this is what a person would do when they're selfish and they're not considering you. Like,
yeah.
That way you have something to, like, compare it to. Because the listeners, they probably need that.
Yeah. I think, like, not being considered for me feels like it starts with a sense of just like general unfairness. Like something is not fair here.
Yeah.
What is the something?
Yeah.
And I think nobody wants to call other people selfish, but there's some fucking selfish people. And I think we've talked about this, like the trickle down therapy and the therapy speak. Yeah. It's fucking us all up.
Right. Exactly. Because they be wanting to use that shit against you.
Put yourself first.
But I do agree with you. Like, when shit start feeling like unfair or unbalanced, because I know every time is not going to be 50-50, right?
Right.
And every time, it might be some push and pull, to kind of get to a situation, to a space where it's like, okay, this is fair for the both of us.
Yeah.
And, it might be a situation where it's like, okay, this might not really be fair to this person. And then another situation where it's not fair to the other person. I feel like that's even still a balance.
That's a compromise, yeah.
Right. But like when one person is always the one who's feeling like, damn, like this shit is not fair to me, or I'm not getting what I need from this interaction, then yeah, it's an imbalance there. It's an imbalance there. And you probably are not being considered ever.
And it's like any motherfucker who's comfortable like taking that type of advantage of their partner is not someone you should be with.
Yeah.
Just says what it is. Some people like, and I think that selfish people work in relationships with each other, right? Like, go do that like next to each other. Just worry about yourselves next to each other. But I think they often want to be around the most giving people.
Right.
The most generous people.
So that it can keep taking and taking and taking and taking.
And we're going to find you.
Until the person who's giving can't give no more. And then that's when the shit is over. But I feel like as the person who is the giver, you actually are at an advantage because you can cut this shit off whenever, you know what I'm saying? You could just decide, hey, I don't want to give to this no more.
I think it would be that easy if the givers, like, yeah, I feel like the people I see being taken advantage of are because they can be taken advantage of,
Yeah. I think a lot of people who are taken advantage of know that they are though. And it's just like something that they either don't want
They're
to
afraid
like,
of confrontation sometimes too.
yeah.
Selfish is like one of those things up there with like thief. Like it's a hell of an allegation. And so I think people just don't want to put it on the floor. Hey, motherfucker, you selfish.
Yeah.
And then they start with, how could I be selfish if I... Because you is, nigga. The fuck else you want me to say?
I think we just, as people, got to stop being scared of whatever the outcome is.
We need to start whooping on people. Let's stop asking questions.
No domestic violence.
Oh, I mean, your friends.
Yeah, well,
Is that domestic violence?
I think so.
As a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, guess we can't whoop on nobody. This is something I would like a compromise on.
I feel like there's situations, but as adults, we just gotta be mindful of that. Of the consequences of beating somebody that's too bad, or
Losing.
yeah.
You better be fucking prepared.
Shit.
Well, that's all I got on consideration. I don't know how to make anybody, myself included, more or less considerate.
I think it just gotta be in you, man. If you 30 and you ain't learned consideration, it might not be no hope.
Why don't
that was
nobody
good.
answer the phone when I call? Because you always fucking asking for something.
Right. Like it's certain people they call your phone, they want something. And it's just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna answer this. Just text me so I can ignore it. Next we have advice from the internet.
For me, is realizing that I am not as good of a person as I thought I was. There. I said it. I'm not. Like, I used to think that I was one of the best people you would ever meet, one of the kindest, realest, most down to earth. And I am still all those things. And I feel like those are things that are part of being a good person. But that's not all there is. That's not all there is to being a good person. I know I'm not always the most understanding or thoughtful or caring or selfless or non-judgmental. But then, like, also hearing these things from people around me and then trying to, like, actively work on it and actively listen to what they're saying to make the relationship better or last longer. Because you care about certain people, your friends, your family, your lover. You want to keep them around in your life. You don't want somebody to be uncomfortable around you or in your space or in your energy. So working on it, acknowledging it, and then working on it, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And then on top of the bills, it's just like, I got to be a good person. I got to pray. I got to go to work. Being a person is hard. I should have been born like a honey bun or something. Like, bitch.
And I feel like that was very
honey bun?
Honey buns are created in a factory. But I feel like that's very on par.
I like the iced ones.
I don't like the ice one.
It's a very like
I need a little light icing, like
no, I need like the white one I could pick up with my hand.
I don't like the white icing.
What?
That's too much. But it's
very polarizing.
I'll be weak. Like when people be like, I'm gonna heat a honey bun up and throw it at your back. Cause them shits do be hot.
As a motherfucker.
Like, why do they get so hot?
I like there's like a better breading on the iced ones.
Yeah, they are a better quality bread. They're thicker. It can handle the icing.
Yeah.
But it's just too much icing.
Them kind y'all, Little Debbie, shame on you.
I haven't had a honey bun in forever.
I was just thinking about that, like, shit, I might need to.
Like,
double dash that motherfucker.
Little Debbie's just not as good as they used to be.
No, and Little Debbie doesn't have the iced kind. I feel like that's Tasty Cakes or some shit.
Yeah.
Or like the store brand. I'm thinking about it's like blue at the top. You can see the icing, and then at the bottom it says like honey bun, but the banner is like brown.
I don't remember the color. I'm thinking purple, but I don't know. I just know I don't like the white icing. But yeah, I feel like that advice from the internet was pretty on par with like our topic. It is hard to be a person. It is hard to like, be selfless and consider others. But I
Very
think
much so.
I think the fact that you are aware and are trying is good. You know, not to say like you can't try harder or be better. There's always room for improvement. But
we the best. There is room for improvement.
I feel like if you are a person who can even think in the way that he spoke in that clip, then you on the right path. You know what I'm saying? You kind of,
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I love when we like align.
Synergy.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all know, but we don't talk about
Yeah.
what we're going to talk about before we record. We just come with our stuff.
Yeah. That keeps like the surprise.
Yeah.
I like it that way.
Me too.
Like coming to like, ooh,
What we going to talk about today?
Yeah. I don't know how people like, if I already knew what you was going to say, like, why am I here?
Yeah. And it's like, it's just, I feel like it's not as authentic.
Yeah. I think a lot of, we're ending the episode. I think a lot of these podcasters ain't really friends. Anyways, I'll stand on that. Some of them are. Like
Yeah.
Mecca and Jamila are friends.
I feel like I only listen to podcasts where they really are friends for real.
Yeah. Fucking Grits and Eggs, they're
Yeah.
friends. Horrible Decisions, it's like,
They hate each other. They hate each other. That's why I actually stopped listening to them a long time ago because I'm like, they don't even like each other.
they're making like crazy decisions, like with the Patreon, then the tour, then they're taking the tour back. And I'm a fan of the show, man. I just like,
Yeah, like they have a great concept. Like it's a dope show, but like once I kind of got the gist of it, they don't really like each other. I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep listening to this.
I think they got better with like the therapy and stuff. I just think that like the switch to Patreon, it felt dishonest to me. It made it seem like the show was over.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It sounds dramatic, but I'm like, ooh, I can't trust you. I mean, they probably don't give a fuck, but Weezy and Mandy, I was a huge fan.
Weezy is funny though. I mean, Mandy is funny. I don't really know much about Weezy outside of the show, but I know Mandy be doing her thing. So
And Weezy, the WTF Media Studios, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of motherfuckers' podcast clips are coming out of there.
for real.
Yeah.
I know she be doing her thing. I just don't know like a lot about her outside of
I liked her show, Sex Cells. I don't know if it's still on. Mandy, I just like.
yeah. I just like her because she be outside doing shit.
Like, Mandy has fallen out with 2 of her co-hosts.
For real.
I still don't know if Mandy's the problem. I like Mandy that much.
She might be the problem. I don't know. Who knows?
We don't claim to.
If we ever meet her, then we'll know. We can circle back.
She seems real little. I think I'd like her.
Yeah, I think I would too. Like, she just seemed like
Like
a good
5'0" with a pixie cut. She's on the move. Look at her go. Like, how could that be bad?
I don't know. It could go bad though. I don't know. Them pixie cut girls.
We'll have like an emergency plan. Like, if she started acting crazy, we'll circle her like sharks. Like, we both just start running in a circle.
Oh, weak.
Disorient her and then take off.
Wow.
We love you, Mandy. I don't think we'll have to do that.
Shout out to y'all.
And shout out Weezy. But y'all hurt my feelings lying to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, this has been another episode of Let Me Stay Focused podcast. Welcome back. Now it's just the 3 of us. Great to have you here. Don't be hating ass bitch during the break, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye. Another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Don't be hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.